Comic Book. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Vanna. Well, I just need to shower. Well, you feel free to go take your shower anyway, Vanna. The first 20 minutes of my life never have anything interesting. Neither did the following hour and 40 minutes. Hey, Uncle Buck. Except when you get here early. Indeed. Listen to anything? I don't listen to anything when I shower now. I listen to the sound of the water. That's what I listen to. What is for dinner? I haven't decided yet. I need help deciding. What to get for dinner. Pasta. The Grimace Shake? No. Honestly, I'm not even sure if the McDonald's in Cornwall has the Grimace Shake. I am now vaguely curious. I have to scroll down a long time to get it. Hey, Fernanda. Chinese food. Doesn't look like we have the. It doesn't look like Cornwall's got the Grimace Shake anyway. I was not going to order McDonald's no matter what, but McDonald's? No McDonald's. Hey, Pico Legend. Grimace Shake was last year. Boycott that trash. Yeah, it's happened every year. I had been thinking about a burger, but the place I was going to order it from is closed, so not yet. Yeah, it must just closed. All right, so burgers are out because none of the places that are available have burgers that are worth ordering. Meatloaf. Hey, Buttercup. Ordering food? Yes, I am ordering something for supper. I'm just trying to decide what I want to order. Buffalo chicken tenders. You're eating some pizza right now? It's a possibility. Pizza's possible. Pizza's an option. I am slightly leaning towards pizza. Transgender. Yeah, yeah, I did hear about that. Pizza's a snack, not a dinner. I can eat too much at one time. Leftover is better. I mean, I get just like a personal pizza. All right. Fuck it. Personal pizza it is, I guess. Individual. Individual 8-inch pizza. Hey, new kind of guy. We got to talk about the debate. We'll talk about the debate in a minute, Pico. Real Italian pizza shop or just chain? I don't think. I don't think we actually have a. I mean, maybe. Not that I can order through like DoorDash. The places that are on DoorDash are chains. I'll toast it. Well, no, nothing. I'm not getting anything like on the side. All right. Gay trans man. Nice. Just ordered a Firehouse sub. Cool, cool. I've heard good things about that place. Never gotten it myself, just because I don't. I'm weird and don't eat sandwiches. Hey, Kelly. Meatball, pepperoni, meatball. So yeah, for my pizza, I'm thinking bacon, pepperoni, green pepper, white onion, red onion. Hey, Val. Marking my cat safe. They haven't been eaten by imaginary people. Reminds me, as Boston pizza, Buttercup. Um, Advice to the family thing. I mean, you can ask, but I don't know if my advice will be good. Hey, JJ, we're not eating the pizza in the jacuzzi now. Yeah, I'm getting the pizza from Boston Pizza because they have it's a chain. Boston Pizza because they have it's a chain. Yes, it is a chain. It's because they have personal size pizzas. With pizza, the smallest I'd be able to get would just be a small, which is still bigger than I actually need. All right, pizza has been ordered. And for looks of things, it shouldn't take too long to get here. Yeah, speaking of cats, when I was drying off after my shower today, after I showered, I was drying myself off, and using the gold oil. Oh no, they're all too big. I need the smallest size. Yeah, it's not. Told she's going to extend family member's wedding in India, and she's going with my siblings, and that's good because she hasn't told them the transition. Hey, Anunnaki. We'll talk about the debate in a couple minutes. Yeah, I mean, it's fucked up. Traditional families and everything, I guess, but I misunderstood. I mean, honestly, I think the best advice I can give: found family always beats blood family. Hello, Krusty. Ignoring my parents' call for the last 2 months. I mean, that's fair. You know that phrase, blood is thicker than water? The actual expression is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Which does basically mean, the family you find has thicker ties than the family you're born into. Am I an only child? I am not. I do have an older brother. But I was in therapy today. I had a counseling appointment today, therapy appointment today, and I had mentioned the inheritance I'm getting from my dad, and we talked a bit about it, about my dad's death, and I mentioned that you know I didn't really I wasn't upset when he died. I didn't really care much that he died, and I think it is because you know a lot of the fiction I grew up on, hey Jordan, did sort of push the idea that the family you find, hey Georgia girl, the family you choose is more important than the family you're born into, or if not more important than like it's those connections are stronger. That's the family in India now. And when your folks get there, your Indian family will show them. His family for dinner. I ordered pizza for dinner. Yum family. And it's one of those things where like like if the family is traditional, if they are like if they would make a big deal out of it, then it very well may be an unpleasant experience to actually go there. So there is some validity to your mom being like, "Oh no, they will hate you, and I don't want you to have to put up with that." Is my dad a conservative? I don't know what his I have no idea what his politics would have been, honestly. Youngest of three, siblings don't say a word to me about it, and cowards. I mean, like it is absolutely tough. Like it is absolutely like it is definitely awkward. It's like it's a tough situation because I mean you get there and your extended family you like starts treating you like shit. You're just gonna feel like shit. I suppose you know you go, your family treats you like shit, and you're like, okay, well, I guess I'm skipping the wedding. I'm gonna go do some touristy shit. Yeah, like if the extended family doesn't accept it, it's like, well, I'm off to do touristy shit. Fuck all of y'all. I'm out of here. Hey, Bubblicious. And I guess there is kind of that option. But I don't, you know, I don't know if that's necessarily great advice that I'm giving with that one, but I don't show them how I'm proud of who I am. I mean, yeah, I mean that's one of those things that's like it's gonna be five, Kitty. Hey, Barbara. I mean, won't be cheap. 5,000, I don't know, but it's not. It would not be a cheap trip for sure. Yeah, sure. Well, I'm proud of who I am. I mean, yeah, I mean that's easy to say. It's one of those things that's easy to say, but so you couldn't make it. Yeah. torn over. Yeah, yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, everyone's always like, "Oh, if I was in that situation, I'd go and I'd do say this and I'd do that." And it's like, yeah, I mean, that's easy to say until you're in the moment. And then you've got however many people judging you and treating you like shit, and then you just want to. Then all you want to do is go home and cry in your room or something. Not to say sorry or anything. Yeah. Sorry, Pico. We're still helping Shane here. Since new kind of guy just said his name is Shane. Yeah. At the same time, though, kind of guy, it's her like she's dealing with her own like shit. That's her family. It's her. She's got to talk to her mother, her siblings, her cousins, and everything like that. So it's really fucking hard. It's really tough. It's a different culture. Yeah. Hey, Samantha. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a few minutes. We'll talk about that once we've helped Shane. Siblings growing thing. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if they sort of stood by and were like, if he's not invited, then I don't want to go. But I think India. You said right? You said it's Indian family. From what I understand, India Indian culture does tend to be very, very family oriented. It's like a really important thing. Um, hey, Vanna. So, like, your mom and your brothers, they're not really going to be wanting to let the rest of the family down as well. So, I mean, I do try to see it from multiple perspectives and everything. So, it's hard to let down. Like, for people who like are really focused on their family, it can be like really, really tough to go against everyone else. I guess like the best advice I can give is just explain, just let your mom know why you are hurt. Just therapist. I mean, having just had a therapy appointment today myself, yeah, I definitely recommend therapists. But yeah, it's like just sort of trying to explain to her. Hey, Valerie, how's therapy? I mean, it was fine. I talked a bit about my dad. Hey, Leslie, did I ever get lonely? Not particularly, honestly. Also trying to find a therapist. Okay. Their insurance doesn't start to look over first. Yeah, yeah. That's another thing where it's like it's easy to say, oh, just go into therapy, but shit ain't cheap. That's what we're here for. Exactly, Jordan. No more about Shane's family than my own at this point. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's just just ask her to just like call her and ask her to listen while you explain why you feel the way you do. Probably on a live stream chat right now. But yeah, I mean, just like be like, hey, like, I'm just tell her, I can understand your perspective, but can I actually like, can I explain my own feelings? And then just explain why you feel so hurt about the whole situation. That's a bit. That's a. That's a bit personal to be asking, Pico. Some would be ballsy and go. Others say no, they wouldn't go because that's entering toxic space. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's some people, like there's some people who sort of thrive on conflict. I think, like people who like there's people who like almost kind of like take pride in causing conflict, who are like, oh, you don't like me? Well, guess what? You can go fuck yourself. Like there are people who are like that. But I think most people don't really want conflict. Hey, I haven't given up on it. It's just I'm just not in a place right now where I feel comfortable transitioning, so I just haven't been able to start yet. Give them something to talk about. Again, it's not that easy, Uncle Buck. Because I mean, it's they start talking to him. You know, like they start. It's not easy to be judged. Yeah, of course you can, Jordan. Can't beat. I'll show you when I'll show you when it gets here, Jordan. It should be here in a few minutes. So once it gets here, I'll show off the pizza. I feel like oh no, Jordan hasn't. I haven't hasn't gotten here yet. I feel like in the end, not going to the wedding is probably the right choice, regardless. Like it's one of those things where like ultimately, yeah, you probably shouldn't. You probably like it probably isn't worth going to the wedding, regardless of your what your mom's doing. Yeah, regardless of any reasons your mom has or anything like that. It's probably for the best not to go because it probably would be a lot of drama and judgment and bullshit. So, but at the same time, you know, your mom should have talked to you about it beforehand. You know, she should have actually discussed it with you. Going to be with a friend, that friend is our mother. So yeah, I think ultimately my advice is going to be this: talk to your mom. You know, ask her to to actually listen. Like tell her that you understand where she's coming from, and you want a chance to explain where you're coming from. Yeah, is like just let her know, hey, like, can you just can you please listen to what just tell her, can you please listen before you respond? Can you like just ask her to let you finish your thoughts? And just explain where you're coming from, explain why you feel hurt by the whole situation, why you feel betrayed. Um and yeah, just ask her to just tell her, and yeah, you don't have the ability to upload. And like, mention that earlier. Like you know, if she starts responding, if she responds too early, you're going to get angry and you're going to explode and it won't be do well. So just be like, look, I need you to just I needed you to just listen to me without without getting defensive. But for argument's sake, I did tell him it's still going to be 5K to go. I will admit that $5,000 would be very much a very much a sticking point for myself as well. Anyway, my pizza just got here, so I'm just going to be back in a couple minutes. Gonna be back in a minute or two. Does not that I know we've talked about. Yeah. Well, I hope you feel a little bit better after talking to us at least. 5K extended family. No way would I even want to go. Pepperoni, bacon, red onion, white onion, green pepper. I did not get a haircut, Valerie. I just tuck it behind my about 2 months ago. Talks work environment. One benefit to working from home, I have no idea if my work environment is toxic or not. Oh, I've got it's a totally toxic work environment. Don't you work from home? Yeah. Hey, color purple. All right. Beauty bite. It's like an emotionless robot. I sometimes feel that way. Actually, the charge for that pizza in your town. This one it was 30 is or like 25. The veggies raw. I don't think so. This pizza. I mean, it's okay. It's not great. It is chain pizza, chain restaurant pizza. Did I read the slice backwards like crust first? No. Love green peppers on pizza. Yep. Hate crunchy veggies on a pizza. I actually I like a little bit of crunch on the green pepper. Like the reason I like green pepper on pizza is just for that little bit of crunch. Did you enjoy the debate? I did not watch the debate. I was working, and also I don't hate myself that much. I have seen talk about it. I've seen a couple clips of the debate. Like a specific moment for it. They don't want to anything to strengthen. I mean, I was estranged from my dad, but I didn't feel any particular pain about it. So, frankly, I was actually pretty open. I had no problem with being estranged from him. They eat right. I take a bite. Like whenever I chop up an onion, I take like one small bit of it. Hate onions. I mean, onions just go like really well on everything, though. Disappear. They are. Onions are one of the best vegetables, I think. Like you can't just like eat an onion. Like just like you know, grabbing an onion and just being like, oh, like, you can't really do that. But like cooked onions, oh, and like however you're preparing them, whatever you're doing with them. Hey, produce pineapple on pizza. Not something I've ever tried. I'm not going to judge people for having pineapple on pizza. It doesn't matter. Door onions, love onions anytime. Yeah, they are like one of the absolute best vegetables. Like they go like whatever you're eating, onion goes well on it. With it, like any meal is improved by just adding a little bit of onion. I like olives and pizza. I don't like olives. Just the smell. That's pizza. It's not bad. Yeah, like just the smell of olives disgusts me. Olives and peppers on pizza are a great combination. Maybe, but I can't even stand the smell of olives. Hey, Rashi. It's not a Cornwall pizza now. It's Boston Pizza, which is a chain place. Shit demographic. Yeah. I've never actually looked up what Cornwall's queer community is like. Hey, Kelpace. I don't know what the queer community is like in Cornwall. Ah, onions on the pizza. Yeah, of course I put onions on the pizza. Cornwall's queer community just brings up a picture of you alone. Okay, my cousins made a haunted house and put olives in a bowl and said they were eyeballs. Yeah, I never did that. Hey, Scapegoat. Honestly, I would opt out of the wedding regardless. Truth is, your mom's probably right that it would be all sorts of bullshit drama that's just absolutely not worth the headache. Um, but just tell her that it just, ask her to give you a chance to explain why you're upset. Not to get into a fight about it, not to get into an argument about going to the wedding or anything like that, but just, here's here's why it hurts. Hey, Celtic. Weddings are tricky. I've never been to a wedding. Or close family and friends. Indeed. I've never had much in the way of friends. And, not much extended family. Cousin in Scotland. It's not easy to get to Scotland on a moment's notice, People won't get married as much anymore. Yeah. Has pizza. I mean, it's okay. In Ireland, the wedding day goes on until about 4 a.m. or later in the morning, later the next morning. This is nice. Jeez. Youngest of 9. I'm going to go out on a limb, though. Catholic family? Every sperm is sacred. Every sperm is great. If a sperm is wasted, God gets quite irate. Was this? It's a pizza. What a girl. It's a pizza that I got from Boston Pizza. Acquaintance named Venus. Give me a quick minute to wash my hands. Pill was illegal in use until the late 60s. Most of my siblings were already born. Yeah. When a family has more than 4 kids, yes, I did just finish the pizza buttercup. When a family has more than 4 kids, I just automatically assume they're Catholic. It's a stereotype, I know, but they bring it on themselves. It says Shane mentioned earlier he has no idea what member of the family it is. Like he doesn't know. I would assume cousin. Like I would assume it's a cousin. Some extent family member in India. Yeah, I'd assume that it's a cousin of some type. Of some form or another. I'm worried because I put product over oil on my hair. I don't know if it'll be cute still. I'm sure you'll be fine, Vanna. If not, you know, if not, you can see if you can make the shaved head look work. You know, there's some women who make the shave who've rocked shaved heads. Sinead O'Connor, that woman from Star Trek the Motion Picture. I put my hair behind my head. You think I got a haircut? Yeah, it's. I should try to get a haircut soon. There's a place not too. I mean, there's multiple places within walking distance that look like Shiloh when she was dating Onision. Both your daughters did. Including Alive with Onision. I don't remember that, but I never remember things. I have a nice beard. Thanks, Valerie. R.I.P. Sinead. Yep. What can I do? I'm in customer service, Samantha. Short hair would look good on me. Nah. I've never liked having short hair, though. Your son has waist length there? Nice. Yeah, it can be tough finding the right therapist. A good therapist is great, but it can take time. It can take a lot of effort to find the right one. Hey, lazy. Does your roommate watch your own videos? I have no idea. I would guess probably not. But that's fine because I don't watch her videos either, so it's all fair. I must confess, I still sometimes I still wonder if I'm actually getting anything out of therapy. If it's worth it for me to keep going. Therapy. I mean, probably like because I'm not sure. Hey, Julie, because I'm not sure what I like. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to get out of it. I suppose. At least for where I am, like at least for where I am right now. Because I mean, it's my life is very much stuck in a holding pattern. You know, trying to. Yeah, cause, I mean, what it is, my life feels like where I live right now. Like I just don't really like I don't feel comfortable transitioning. Yeah, I'm not able to do this. Not able to like I don't feel comfortable looking for well, even comfort. Like I'm just not really interested in dating right now. Do you want to leave the house more? Not particularly. Support groups. I mean, support groups are probably generally useful, but no, no. I mean, furthest I've been into the U.S. was like just right across the border. There's a mall right on the other side of the border from the town I grew up in, where I live now, and Messina, Messina, New York. If you know where that is, like I said, it's like right across the border. So, um, and it's been a long time since I even went there. What if you look at? Oh, hell no! Christ, no! I would not want to live in the U.S. That would be no. I meant like like the place where like the actual like anyone else in here estranged from family. I mean, not really. I haven't talked to I haven't talked to any of my extended family in forever because they live in Scotland. I've only visited them a few times, so I just don't really have opportunity to ever talk to them. I don't have to get medical care. I mean, no need. And so it's not no need. It's because I don't want to go to a doctor. Most of us have family problems now and again. Hey, Jenna. Maintaining the relationships will help you when they die, but that's only if you care. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, a relationship is only worth maintaining as long as you are, as long as it still brings you happiness. You know, if a given relationship is, if you're not getting more happiness out of it than you are unhappiness, then yeah, it's probably not really worth keeping anymore. Just think the current siblings grow apart. Yeah, I mean, it's not like, you know, me and my brother get along well enough. It's just we don't really talk very much. You know, we only ever really talk whenever we both happen to be visiting my mom at the same time. So, but I mean, I was never, I don't know that we were ever that close. I talk to people I want to talk to. Why should I only talk to you if mom and dad ask me to? Yeah, I mean, that's a shitty thing to say. Whatever, move to Scotland? Probably not. Doesn't like the grief of caused my parents. Sister did me dirty after I let her live with me for 13 years for free. The day she moved out, I lost my husband, and the bitch texted me, I know you don't believe me, but sorry for your loss. Boundaries are cool. Indeed. Boundaries are worth having. You exhausted, Jordan? I know. I'm tired too. I don't know why. I don't know if I don't think don't know if I got. I feel like I slept well enough, but I don't know. Just feeling tired today. Everyone's tired. I am broke. Hey, Beetlejuice. I was hoping eating the pizza would, meal would sort of wake me up a little bit, but for dinner? Dogs and cats. People's pets. Yep, they saw it on TV. Wine made me headachy. Wine will sometimes do that. Harris Slade. I did see people mention that that she continually baited Trump and got him to just rant about stupid shit. I have never played any Baldur's Gate. Hey, Warner Show. Only ever uses WhatsApp, never picks up phone to phone. I mean, who makes phone calls though? I'm going to be okay. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't even call my mom. My mom and I text. Like my mom and I, like whenever we have to talk to each other, it'll usually be through text. I did play Neopets back when I was a teenager. I will never judge somebody for not making phone calls because who the fuck still makes phone calls? People are way too dependent on social media text only. But I don't know, phone calls just suck. It's just the ones who use payphones. You're old fashioned, which is fair. I mean, if you are more comfortable using the phone, then that's fair for you. But I do want to let you know, a lot of people just really do not like phone calls. Like my parents because they gave me a headache. Going to hell, but they have 4 other kids they can depress. Fair. A friend that prefers a text but always has 101 questions when we planned. They give them color. Yeah, I mean sometimes you don't really have much of a choice. Did he calls your mom? I mean, sometimes older people suck at like texting and shit, and it's just easier to use the phone than to deal with them trying to text. So I don't know. Don't you take calls for work? Yeah, JJ, I did finish eating. My job is mostly text based. It's mostly live chats and emails. Do occasionally need to call somebody. Like every once in a while, I'll need to call somebody, and I hate it every time I do. But Mostly, it is emails and live chats. Doing a video call. I mean, this isn't a video call. This is closer to like television. This is closer to one of those television shows that people call into. Uh, Thanks, Jordan. Miss you too. Yeah, it's like one of those TV shows that people call into, except you're not actually making phone calls. Oh, is that? I mean, that's not just. I mean, that's not just for queer. It's like regular ones as well. You know, like any dating app, it's the same thing. It's a big part of why I don't actually bother using uh, dating apps, or probably it's like that's part of why I stopped using dating apps. Is just I have to settle for SJM because you won't text you. Sorry, Killface. Yeah, like seeing who has liked you. It's you want to see who liked you, you got to pay, and it's just irritating. Like I am not interested in paying for that shit. And that's nothing to do with gender. Like that's just to do with gender or sexuality. It's just every dating app works the same way. What shirt you wearing? It is my. It's my Chihiro and Haku. My Spirited Away shirt. Just trying to make friends. Literally begged for your number since 2021. And you can keep begging, and I'm not giving it out. Doesn't matter how long you beg, I'm not giving out my phone number. These work the same way? Yeah. You don't even want my number, Jordan? Good, because I'm not giving it out. You don't even want my number, Jordan? Good, because I'm not giving it out. The movie was to the trans one. I genuinely don't even know what movie you're talking about. I don't pay attention. I honestly don't even pay attention to movies. The answer is no. I'm not going to see it. Whatever movie you're talking about. Like, are you going to see that movie? No. You don't even know it. I know I'm not going to see it. I never go to movies. I never watch new movies or old movies. Frankly, I just like. I still want to watch The Boy and the Heron. Like that is like The Boy and the Heron is the movie that I absolutely most want to watch. I think it's going to be coming to streaming soon. I think it was it HBO or Max? Hopefully means it'll be on a streaming service in Canada as well. It's on Netflix, not theaters. Either way, I don't really go on Netflix either. Um, oh, you mean Will Ferrell? You mean the Will Ferrell one? The one about Will Ferrell and his friend. No, I'm not gonna watch it. I won't be watching it now. Too many damn teenagers. Honestly, for me, there's a few different factors. First of all, not a lot of movies that I actually want to watch. Um, Two, COVID never ended. So going to the theater, being surrounded by people, it's got to be a damn special movie for me to do that. Like, if I'm going to putting my, like, genuinely going to a theater these days is a legitimate health risk. Like, legitimately, it's a health risk going to theater. If I'm going to be putting my health at risk, it's got to be a damned, like, a damned special movie. Original was 100 times better. I would imagine so. Think about The Boy and the Heron all the time, especially this one that seemed that had a very surreal art style. I'm hoping it'll be on a Canadian streaming service soon so that I can watch it, because I'm fucking fed up with not being able to watch it. I want to watch that damn movie. Beyond that, coming out that I have any interest in, like, there'll be that, there'll be that third Spider-Verse movie. I will probably go to the next Spider-Verse movie. Hey, mac and cheese. Whenever the third Spider-Verse movie comes out. One Piece. I've never watched or read One Piece. And while I won't go to the theaters for it, I will probably watch Wicked on streaming. Though I may wait for both. I will probably wait for both parts to be out. Watch it like back to back. Do you know the lyrics to Defying Gravity? Nope, I've never listened to that song. Hey, Billy Bedbug. Yeah, Discord, we could have a Stuff to Watch channel. We could share GIFs. I mean, I don't know. I don't know new kind of guy. I don't know. It's if the calls only lead to fights, then it's hard to blame you for not replying. One Piece is too long, still ongoing. Yep. So is Natalie. I'm torn. So is Natalie Imbruglia. You ain't special. Nice, Buttercup. Nice. I like that song. I don't know. It's hard to blame you for not answering when it just leads to fight. At the same time, you can just feel like every time we talk, it leads to a fight. I just feel like every time we talk, it leads to a fight. So we should probably schedule the phone calls for when we both know we're going to be able to handle the fight. Now that thing is my head. Well, you're welcome, Killface. It's a good song. You should thank Buttercup. You should thank Buttercup for that because it's a good song. not thankful. But it's a good song. I still say just call her, ask her to listen while you explain why you feel hurt and betrayed, and then just sort of, and then basically just let it go at that point. Past few days, I've been making my way through the. I've been downloading more music lately. I've been going through like new albums from bands that I enjoy. Downloading the songs that I like. It's like the new like the new Beth Gibbons, Sleater Kinney, Lanterns on the Lake, Spotify. Not Spotify. No, I don't use Spotify. I honestly, I use Windows Media Player. For listening to music, I just use Windows Media Player. I will admit, there's a part of me that occasionally thinks of downloading Winamp again. You know, like there's occasionally be like, does it still have the cool light show? I mean, I think it's got the visualizer. I don't use the visualizer. But yeah, like every once in a while, I'm like, should I go back to Winamp? It does spank the llama's ass. Anyone else have Winamp back in the day? They had they had that weird thing where it's like Winamp. It really smacks the llama's ass. And then you hear whoosh, meh. Love Winamp. I know, that's fucking old school. It really spanks the llama's ass. Meh. Like, why the fuck is that just permanently engraved in my memory? Like, I can't fucking do. Yeah. Is it on YouTube? I mean, you could probably find it on YouTube. It's Winamp. It's the is it was a program called Winamp. It's a music player. It was an old music player program. Still around, I'm pretty sure. And whenever you download it, like whenever you downloaded Winamp, a uh, it came with a brief audio file, basically for testing purposes. And yeah, that was the slogan they had. Took me 1 hour to download 1 megabyte. Yeah. Yeah, you'd be like, I'm gonna download some new music, and it would take an hour to download a new song to download a song. Listen to me talk all day. Thanks, mac and cheese. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I don't remember anything I learned in any math class ever, but Winamp, it really smacks the llama's ass. Meh. Fucking permanent. That shit'll just fucking pop into my brain at random. As long as you shoot around 2.5 or 3 megs, and it would take like 1 to 2.5 hours to get a song. Well, I mean, it depends. I suppose it depended on how slow your connection was. But yeah, it would take a long time to get out of this song. These days, you can download an entire fucking movie in like 30 seconds. You have to be super picky, and of course, we built this city. I mean, that song is a jam. Yeah, we built the city. It is kind of a jam. In college, we got LimeWire and could download like 10 songs and leave for class and come back and they'd be downloaded. Yep. Now, if you want to download a song, it takes seconds. That jingle pop up in your head if there's a llama at the petting zoo. I mean, if I ever went to a petting zoo and there was a llama, I imagine yes. I imagine I would think of Winamp, yeah. Yeah, these days, if you want to download a song, the longest, the longest part of downloading a song these days is actually like figuring out what you want to download, figuring out what you want to hear. Remember BearShare? Yep. I used BearShare for a little while. Of course, these days, I only I only acquire things through totally legally methods now. Like an AI for making playlists. Be a terrible. It would turn out to be a terrible playlist, Billy. Like it would be like AI making you a playlist. It would end up with fucking. Oh, nothing that you actually want. Where's J Dot? Probably jilling it to Jenna Ortega. End up with pop songs no matter what. AI freaks me out. Yeah, AI sucks. AI is actually, you know what would happen if you asked AI to make a playlist? It would plagiarize somebody else's playlists. It would plagiarize, like it would scrape the internet, get together like 1,000, like scrape the data from like 1,000 different playlists, plagiarize it in a way that doesn't even make sense anymore. How many R's in the word strawberry? Yeah. That's the thing to remember with AI. AI does not answer questions. AI does not give answers. AI puts out, like, AI generates something that appears to be an answer, something in the form of an answer. Is it correct? Probably not. But it's in the form of an answer. So the shit will be wrong. Like, it'll give you wrong information, but it'll state it confidently. And then it'll fucking burn down and it'll burn down a rainforest in order to generate that wrong answer. No more paragraphs in the chat. I don't like AI music, but I also feel people making it aren't trying very hard. I mean, I imagine, there are definitely people who are doing amazing work just making shit on their computer. Like, there are absolutely people making amazing music just on their computer. But the important thing is they're the ones doing it. If it's being algorithmically generated, then yeah, it's not going to be worth listening to, because it's not something that an actual person was considering how how all the sounds blend together. Also, it's terrible for the environment. Worth it to impress the shareholders. And that's all it is. It's fucking buzzwords. Talk to Gemini every now and then, checking out our caller, Jimmy. I know I love her, so she won't kill me when AI takes over. Yeah, like, it's like AI is terrible for the environment. Its content is plagiarized. Any information it gives, there is more likely than not to be wrong. Who here is from Hamilton, Canada? No, Killface, don't block. 6, 7, 11 cheese toasties. Never heard of it. The Toe. I think that's the nickname, isn't it? The Toe? I feel like that's something that it's been nicknamed. I'm curious now. I'm going to look it up. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like I saw people. I feel like I saw people refer to it as the toe once. Maybe it was just. Maybe it was just those people were just weird. Maybe it's just the people that I specifically saw, like just those like specific people who referred to it that way, just because they thought it would be funny. All right, everybody, calm down. I apologize. I'm on my period. I am a woman. Black one. I mean, I'm not sure you can. I mean, Killface was talking about Killface is talking about blocking you because she's a mod. She's able to like block people from chat. I'm not. Are you able to block people? I am a cockroach, not a beetle. I am a bedbug. You live in my apartment and I pose you for stop motion videos. Stop motion. You still sometimes see stop motion movies, but they're not very common these days. Probably because they're kind of a pain in the ass. They're cool. Like stop motion movies are cool, but they do seem like a pain in the ass. All right, new kind of guy. That's enough. Mary and Max, a good claymation movie. You can ease up now, new kind of guy, or else I might end up blocking you. Did he get a job with Caroline? Yep. Thanks, Killface. Heard Ruby and Max was good. Yeah, stop motion is one of those things that is neat. They are neat. We built this kitty on purrs and meows. That one work? Does that work? We built this kitty on purrs and meows. Does that work? The best I could come up with. I was never one of those people who just like who adapted songs to be about my cat on Coke and Cove. You know, like there are some people they sing songs for their cats, and like they'll take a song and just change the lyrics so that it's about the cat, about a cat. You know, Chantel, obviously. You know, Chantel always did that. She would, start singing a song and turn it into being about her cats. Yeah, that was not that wasn't something that I ever did. I always sing "Handsomest Man" to my cat. She is not a man. Some people. I mean, Chantel specifically, but there are other people. There are other people who do it. I know other people do it because I've seen people talk about doing it. Shan being misgendered for months is so funny to me. Yeah. Duke, 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 Duke of Duke, Duke, Duke. I don't sing to cats because they dislike it when I do. Yeah, I feel like a cat wouldn't particularly appreciate me singing. I know I don't appreciate me singing. Gonna blow my nose. Give me 1 minute here. Sing this a song of nasal relief. Read somewhere once that cats don't like human music, but could be wrong. Would make sense. Sing Donna Summer's hot stuff. I mean, I don't really know how that song goes. It's not something I've ever listened to, so Hakuna Matata. My cats are Kune and Katana, so I sing Kune Katana. I will say my favorite. I think my all-time favorite Hakuna Matata variation is vagina dentata. Vagina dentata. What a wonderful phrase. Means no penis for the rest of our days. It's our penis free philosophy. Phrase, Jordan. Ain't no passing phrase. Yeah, that one, that vagina dentata, it came from a webcomic, actually. It actually came from a webcomic. Was it Queen of Wands? I want to say Queen of Wands. And it was years before. It was years before the movie Teeth came out. It was my first time, and like it did come out a few years before the movie Teeth actually came out. Oh, it's Carrés. That's right. Vagina. It's ain't no passing Carrés. It's not phase. It's not phase. It's ain't no passing Carrés. Okay. All right. So here's the song that. So yeah. This is 2004. Way back in 2004. This one came up with it. And yeah, means no wiener for the rest of your days. It's a penis free girl cavity. Steve one looks absolutely unhinged. Like he would push down an old woman and take her money. The hell you're reading? Yeah, it's an old webcomic. Very, very old webcomic. It ended in 2005. So, I mean, yeah, the webcomic ended almost 19 years ago. Good night, Uncle Buck. So, yeah, one of the strips, the two, like, yeah, it's about this girl and her best friend. Yeah, it's like about this woman and, her life, and she and her best friend were started singing Vagina dentata. What a wonderful phrase. Vagina dentata. Ain't no passing craze. Means no wiener for the rest of your days. I like it's a penis free girl cavity. They also used penis-free vasectomy. I have to say, it's been a long time since I actually looked at that particular webcomic. The art could be pretty rough in some panels. Let's see if I can get it visible. Not really. It was a fun webcomic. I enjoyed it. I mean, I've read webcomics that had, yeah, I've read webcomics that had even worse art and enjoyed them. But I did kind of forget what the art actually looked like in that comic. Was that shirt you wore inspired by teeth? No, no. I remember the shirt. I remember the shirt you're talking about. I'm pretty sure I've still got it. It didn't. It was a bit too tight on me. But no, that one again. I think the woman who made that shirt again. She did it before the movie Teeth even came out. No, as woman who made that shirt, she really likes horror. So a shirt that's like, and she actually made it originally as a dress, but like, a dress or a shirt that's just sort of like a giant mouth over across the body is just, you know, it's some pretty cool body horror stuff. It's some pretty cool body horror stuff. She's actually been working on a horror book for a while. I believe she intends it to be a light novel, which means sort of a novel with some occasional drawings in it. Light novels aren't something that we really see in North America very often. They are fairly popular in Japan. For some reason, they just never caught on in North America. But I believe it's a light novel that she's been working on called The Other Place. I mean, did Roald Dahl do horror though? I don't think I ever read Roald Dahl, and that's something a little bit different. That's like kids' books. Yeah, he did illustration. Yeah, short stories are disturbing. I don't believe that anyone. I don't believe that anyone is stealing pets to eat. Trump's an idiot. Anyway, over 2 hours, so I'm gonna get going for now. I'll be back tomorrow so we can continue with Goodbye Volcano High. I was not able to find a mod that allowed me to skip the rhythm sections, so I'm just gonna have to fail my way through those. Fail every single fucking one of them. So, sorry, Marbles. Did good though. I mean, I did okay until it was like multiple things that had to be done all at once. Yeah. Good night, everybody.